Our story starts in 1871, somewhere in Texas, with a man named Jacob Reynolds, also known as Rattlesnake Jake. He gained his infamous name by killing the sheriff with rattlesnake venom. Since then, he has been on the run. Today, two deputy sheriffs chase him relentlessly across the unforgiving terrain. His eyes gazed upon a mountain cave, so he rode his horse toward the cave. Upon entering the cave, Jacob's eyes fell upon a cluster of large rocks. He darted behind the boulders, his heart racing as he pressed himself against the rough stone. Jacob heard the unmistakable sound of footsteps echoing in the cave. He cautiously peered over the edge of the rock. To his surprise, it was the same figure that had haunted his nightmares for years. "Ninth for the devil," the figure whispered, the words hanging ominously in the air. Jacob's eyes turned white. He pointed his gun towards his head. Those sheriffs heard the gunshot sound coming from a cave. The ninth life had been taken by the golden gun. Deputy sheriffs approached the cave cautiously as they had heard the rumors of Rattlesnake Jake never missing a shot. He had already killed 8 people to date, but Rattlesnake Jake was not a threat anymore. They saw his body lying on the floor. Upon inspection, they found that there was no gun, no bullet shell. The infamous golden gun of Rattlesnake Jake was missing, and his death remained a mystery to be solved. 9 months have passed. The town has been quiet and peaceful since Jacob's death. However, this peace is not going to last, as the golden gun has found its way into the hands of its next victim. 2 miles outside of town, Samantha lives, carrying out her daily chores. Today was not going to be her usual day. As she hung her laundry out to dry, a sense of unease washed over her, causing her to glance nervously towards the distant horizon. There, she spotted a group of figures approaching her home, their silhouettes stark in the afternoon light. Her heart pounded in her chest as the figures drew closer. Samantha realized the truth. These were not ordinary travelers or neighbors coming to visit. They were bandits, their intentions as dark as the shadows that enveloped them. Fear gripping her, Samantha bolted into action, her instincts screaming at her to flee. But as she turned to run, she found herself surrounded by the bandits. With nowhere to turn and no one to call for help, Samantha's worst nightmare became a reality as the bandits closed in, their grasp tightening around her. In the blink of an eye, Samantha's world was turned upside down as the bandits seized her, dragging her away from the safety of her home and into the unknown. As the sun dipped low on the horizon, casting long shadows over the land, Samantha's husband, Bill, returned home. His heart sank as he noticed all of Samantha's clothes strewn across the ground, abandoned in disarray. It was clear that something was amiss. With a growing sense of dread, Bill rushed inside the house, frantically searching for any sign of his wife. But she was nowhere to be found. His eyes fell upon a small black coin with a skull etched into its surface, a grim reminder of the notorious gang that had been wreaking havoc in nearby towns. Rage and fear coursing through his veins, Bill wasted no time. He bolted out of the house, his hand instinctively reaching for the golden gun that went missing since the death of Rattlesnake Jake. It gleamed in the fading light, a silent promise of vengeance. Mounting his horse, Bill set off into the gathering dusk, his mind consumed with thoughts of Samantha and the horrors she might be enduring. With every beat of his horse's hooves, he vowed to find her, to bring her back home safe, no matter the cost. And so, with the golden gun in hand and determination burning in his eyes, Bill embarked on a perilous journey in search of his beloved wife.
Thank you for joining us on this gripping journey. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating these videos. Until next time, stay tuned for more thrilling adventures.